Hey guys.
Hello.
All right. Well, we have been extra busy. You saw the last load of rafter boards that we picked up, and we have them all in place now. Also, we, thanks to the COVID lockdowns, can no longer justify buying plywood for the roof. So we've been using rough cut one by, and it is turning out really cool.
Which you could tell this video is much darker. So with it being darker, it's because look, there's roof.
Now we haven't totally finished it up. You can see like there towards the edges, we can still have pieces to cut to fill in, but we're getting there. Definitely have a lot done. And a lot of people were asking us because last time you saw DOG, and that's him right there. DOG.
Look at you like a good boy. Like we said, he is huge. He's definitely a big boy. Big boy. And every once in a while we let him in here because we want him to be used to obviously being in the house. He was a little sketched out at first, which first time ever, but it is being enclosed and he's weird and doesn't even like dog houses. So I could kind of understand.
Yeah.
Kind of get it.
The other big project that we worked on, other than getting all this roof done, or almost done, you can see it's open on this side. So we still got a little bit to go. We got to pick up some more lumber, but we started rocking in at least half of the patio here so that we could get the pouring some concrete. Still got to put wire down there and then pour the concrete so that we can have a nice front patio that is good for just stepping up into the house.
We'll have a little eaves over it so that, yeah, we could sit out on a front porch. Like we said, we're going to build a back porch. So there'll be the two little porches to be able to be outside. I'm kind of hoping that we do the front porch up for Miss Kitty so she has a good cover to be able to get to that doesn't have DOG to annoy her. And then he'll mostly get rain of the back porch.
Well, we're going to fence that all in. So he has a little bit of yard to play in too, without us having to worry about, is he running off or anything. So that way he has his own little territory. She has hers. And
here she comes. I don't know if she's going to make it on video, but she comes cruising the house quite often, checking it out, looking on our progress. There she is. Ta-da, Miss Kitty. She's starting to bulk up for winter, so she's gotten quite big herself. So yeah, like these 2x8s right here that I'm pointing to, that's what you saw on the truck in our last video. Since then, we picked up another.
Well, all that stack was 1x.
Yeah.
But I mean, it filled the whole width of the truck, and it was probably about 2.5 foot tall.
Yeah. So we got another load of lumber, and that roof rack or the lumber rack that we made is doing amazing. It's really awesome.
Yep.
So good job.
Yeah, high five. Yeah. So anyways, yeah, we've been plugging away at it. Now because we are using rough cut to go up there, there's a little variations between, width sometimes, and there's a little bit of gappage here and there. But we're going to go back through and staple cardboard on the bottom, fill everything in, and then with caulking, and then once we put tar and tar paper on top of it, it's going to be fine, especially since we're going to put metal roofing on top of that. So
triple seal.
Yeah.
But it looks really pretty from up top. It went from looking like a spider web to now looking like a flower.
And I'll climb up the ladder and show you real quick, just so you get a little bit of perspective of what's going on up here. So as you can see, everything's tied in there in the middle and then comes off of there. So each piece is cut at a diagonal to fit that exact section. And then we come back in the next section and fit those pieces as well. Kelly.
Yeah, so we've gotten quite a good little routine. It's definitely sturdy enough to support both of us up there. And that's one thing with the one buys that you probably wouldn't have gotten with the thinner plywood. There'd be a little bit of sagging and dips and whatnot, so we kind of created a solution out of that as well.
And I don't know if you realize this, but I am slightly chunky, and if I have to get up there, I don't want to fall through. So
Solutions. We
Yeah.
found it. Because $50 for one sheet of plywood is not acceptable. Not
No,
when we
that's-
could spend $130 for all the lumber that we've got up there right now.
Yeah, so we're looking at maybe $200 more to finish out the roof as far as the wood goes. And then we're just looking at tar and tar paper.
Which I'm going to pick up from work, at least the tar. Yeah, but we don't carry tar paper, so
Yeah.
whatever. Discount.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right, man, but that's what we've been doing, and I think it's starting to look really lovely in here. And, you know, even though it's boxing in and everything, it still feels very roomy, but not taken away from the cozy factor. Yeah.
DOG has his own space. He doesn't have to be right up on us like we are in the camper.
Yeah, so it definitely helps the cause. All right, guys. Well, thanks for checking in on us. Thanks for keeping to follow our videos. Feel free to share them, like, subscribe, all that good jazz. And
Any hints, tips, or tricks that you've got for any of our future stuff coming up, feel free to leave a message.
we do read them. I mean, we might not respond all the time, but we read every comment. So feel free to leave those for us, and we will definitely look at those. All right, guys. Bye.